Hi, I'm Theresa Graham, running for City Council at Large Group 2. I just feel like Jacksonville's an incredible city. I'm glad to be here. I've been here for over 20 years, came from the Midwest area. I'm running for office because I'd like to serve the citizens of Jacksonville. I'm running for office because I want to see Jacksonville a better place, left a better place than it was before I came here. The issues that I feel important right now are public safety, education, economy and job creation, probably number one. We've got a lot of unemployed people in our city right now. Preservation of our assets, promotion of the natural environment, all the river, the ocean. Jacksonville's a great place to live. Stabilizing the police and fire pension, real important. We're now, I believe, 7 in the state of Florida on the biggest amount of money owed, and that needs to be addressed immediately. And let's do it with no increases in taxes. I think the citizens of Jacksonville, the economy, we've been through some really hard times, especially a lot of the unemployed people. I think there's probably over 34,000 people unemployed right now. Let's get them back to work and add them to the tax base.
Thank you. Reports say Jacksonville has a $2.5 billion deficit in pension funds. Jacksonville taxpayers cannot afford to bail out or continue to pay these shortages. What solution or solutions do you propose?
Well, I agree with the legislators right now that are trying to get in there and bring some auditors in, do a real extensive audit. Let's find out where the problem is, get on top of it first, find out where we can pull back, cut, maybe possibly eliminate some of the early retirement in 25 years, maybe extend that to 30, maybe put some perimeters in place. When you come on now as a new person, you're not able to retire until longer. Just stay on board a little bit longer. But I don't agree with continually going into debt and paying high interest rates to pay for that fund. I think there needs to be other solutions laid on the table. Maybe get the state involved. If we're number 7 in the state, we need to really be on top of that. We don't want to see our city go bankrupt. When there's no more money, we won't be able to pay for it anymore. We've got to do something, and we've got to do it now.
Duval taxpayers continue to struggle paying high taxes and fees. What ideas to actually reduce the taxpayer payments do you have?
Well, I think maybe possibly put a freeze, number 1, on tax increases, maybe say for 5 years. Let's just freeze it, lock it. You know, one of the things as a realtor, we've got a sign fee. We have to pay for signs to have an open house. I have to go downtown and buy sign permits. I have to pay $25. Now look at the cost versus that fee. Okay, I'm trying to sell a house, trying to put a new person into that house, which is going to contribute to the tax base. And I have to pay for open house signs. And I already have probably over $3,000 in fees that I have to pay already to NEFAR and different type of organizations to be a realtor already to fund my business. Now for that to sell that house I'm trying to list and to sell it for them and have an open house, I have to pay another fee. And if I go through the city to pay that fee, I believe that the cost involved to maintain that fee, having an employee, doing the paperwork, just eliminates any kind of profit that you're making. I think that fee is probably costing the city more than it actually is the fee that we're taking in. So I say eliminate a lot of these unnecessary impact fees. Like I saw the chickens now. You know, you can have a chicken in your backyard, but now you have to pay a fee to have the chicken. You know, so we let you have your chicken, but now we're going to make you pay a $25 fee. You know, is there profit being made from that fee now because I have to have an employee oversee and generate and cover that fee as well? So I think a lot of these little fees, impact fees, are probably costing the city more to instill than the fee is actually bringing in any more money.
Much has been said about economic incentive programs. What is your position on these programs that many call corporate welfare?
There's a fine line with that. I'm not going to say 100% no against it, and I'm not going to say 100% yes for it. I think it needs to be weighed out. What is that corporation bringing to the city? Is it just bringing 10 executive level position jobs and that's it? Or are we bringing some jobs into the city, put some of those 34,000 people to work? Because a good paying job is stability. A good paying job will help a person have economic gain, and then they can contribute to society. They can contribute to taxes. They feel good about themselves. They're not involved in crime now because they have a good paying job. They're supporting their family. They're not living off of welfare permanently, but using it only temporary to get to that job, to get themselves educated, to get a better, good paying job. There's different things in place. We got to look at we're just not throwing money away. What is it actually bringing to the city? How many jobs is it bringing to the city? Can you show me? And then at the end, are we holding them accountable? Are we holding the corporations accountable for the money that we gave them and really showing us the jobs that they did? Were they hired from within Jacksonville and they didn't transfer 50 or 100 or 200 employees from another city? That they actually hired people here in Jacksonville and we put in safeguards in place and hold them accountable to realistically show us or pay that money back.
Support or oppose any ordinance bestowing special rights on certain groups of people?
I would oppose. I feel like the Constitution covers that.
What do you think of the plan to convert certain Duval County roads to toll roads?
Well, after today's traffic, taking 55 minutes to get from Atlantic Boulevard over to JTB area, south side, granted that was some construction. I just feel right now the city inundated with all of fees and impact fees and taxes. I just don't think that it's productive. We don't want people driving through Jacksonville and going to Orlando. We already have people driving past Jacksonville to go to Orlando now and not stopping here. Why are we going to put up toll booths that are going to cost people more money out of their pockets? It's kind of a retroactive tax, putting a toll booth in place, and I feel like it's going to back up traffic even more. Now you've got all these cars and vehicles that need to stop to pay a toll, and I think that that's just not going to be a good answer. Thank you, Tea Party, for this opportunity. Patriots. These are great times we're living in. It's exciting times, but we got to vote, people. Let's go vote. Let's make sure we get to the polls March 24th and vote. Early voting starts March 9th. I'm asking you for your vote. Vote Theresa Graham, City Council, at-large Group 2. It's a city-wide race. The whole entire city can vote. Tell your friends. Get the word out. My website is www.theresagraham.net. Like me on Facebook. You can email me if you have questions, tgraham2008@comcast.net. Let's make Jacksonville a great place. Let's make it a good place to have a job, good jobs. Let's make it so that our children want to stay here. They want to come back when they get out of college, and they want to come here, they want to live here, they want to stay here. Let's make it a better place than it was before we started. We've got this great place with fantastic rivers, ocean. It's a wonderful place. I've been here over 20 years. I love it here. That's why I want to serve. That's why I want to serve. I want to stay here and make it a better place to live. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless Jacksonville.